again, take a breath, try to center yourself. Let's focus on the next play. Can't do anything about the one that just happened. What about the one coming up? And again, that's so I didn't play this game. That's so challenging to do because you can feel the opportunity slowly slipping away. But hey, if I'm Jay Daniels, I'm his buddy. I'm like, hey man, catch the breath. Let's see if we can make the next throw.
And he did make some good throws, especially that big game. The game got to like Utah in that time.
Better known as the Snake Pit,
home of the Terps. I mean, he didn't be pumped on both the Income man because he just does things the right way. They bring the teams. That's a nice
taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Maryland Terps.
And then kind of open it up, kind of say, if he scores, good work this off, he's going to score a touchdown. But I mean, like, what we see out there from
wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it all week.
And an undrafted guy, much like yourself, man. How big are these moments for guys like that to make a name for themselves? Not make a name for themselves, but make a 53-man roster.
Not that big of a deal. No, it's the biggest deal possible, right? It's the market, like this is the final evaluation. Monday and Tuesday here, so you want them to leave, enter that meeting with a good taste there, right? Like, yeah, supposed to have that huge explosive play. It makes it so much easier for him to say, hey, these are good opportunities. So I think these are great opportunities. Some of these undrafted guys, some of these down the roster guys, Bethany's made some plays, McDaniel's made some plays. Well, to see those guys kind of making a application of themselves in the roster.
He can be that sometimes up, sometimes down.
They need that consistently, Jesse. They need him to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Simon. Makes the catch, it's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still looking around. Cover pick up the first. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. That defensive line just flat. Whitworth is knocking down for the big. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Asking for Coach Yankoff to be faster. What?
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Terrapins offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Snagged in the middle, it's Webb. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Halftime measure, getting ready for the third. 27-3.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Yeah. Well, so it's highlight to
On the run, it's Ray. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Buys a little time with his feet. Headed to the end zone. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? And the Terrapins have it with a first and goal. They want to throw it. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Maryland! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Say that with coach. This is good. That's good. Now the offense needs to be better. Simple as that. You start your offense, it's going to be Josh Johnson at quarterback. It means you felt it in the backfield. Johnson, quick throw to the outside. That's
setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Here it comes. Here it comes. Quick shot out to the left. That is Corey Brooks off the catch.
Corey Brooks has been making plays all camp. Get to the preseason game, he makes plays. I like everything about this young man. You know, it may be tough for him to make this roster, but still, he's showing a lot.
Third quarter, 1st and 10 line, brought to you by Bank of America, official bank of the Washington Commanders. On a 3rd and 1, Johnson in the backfield. Give up the middle. That'll be a first down, Washington, as Demetri Felton gets the carry.
You remember 2 years ago, we called the game, he was in Cleveland.
Yes.
Running back, catch balls up the backfield, kick return, punt return, still around. And I think, you know, you got to find ways. Sometimes you're not that main guy. You're not that top-notch guy. You got to show the coach you can do a certain amount of things where they will not let you go because you can fill so many positions.
6th-round draft pick of the Browns back in 21. In his 3rd year, Demetri Felton got his first carry there. 6 for 42 during the preseason. Once again, left side, Felton. Gets to the handhold of 1, and that's C.J. Ravenel on the stop for Baltimore. Chandler Park with a little push in. First guy in. And Felton, another carry. Man, just going a little, almost a trips right. Johnson, protection, fires quickly to the outside and the sideline. Did he get it? He did. Michael Gallup with another grab. His 7th year out of Colorado State.
Just the flick of the wrist.
Little velocity.
Yeah, velocity, man. You in this league, you have to get the ball out there quickly. Joe Montana didn't have the strongest arm, but Joe Montana knew how to throw the ball early enough to where it got it.
A gain of 8 as they go up-tempo, and they're going to call that a drop. A.J. Osborne tried to take off before that ball was in his hands. For those who don't know, Josh Johnson's 2nd stint with Washington, by the way. He was here back in 2018.
so quickly. Had to learn his teammates' names through the Madden
By
game.
playing man.
That is ridiculous.
Hey, man.
He knows his guys now.
Any means necessary.
Sure. Yep. He's been with the Saints, Baltimore, San Fran, Denver, the Jets, Detroit, Oakland, Houston. Now here with Washington for a second time. On 4th and 1. And Felton up the gut. I think it's Peoples on the stop. We'll see what kind of mark they get.
Do we need the virtual? Or first?
They're going to give the first down. Felton remains in that backfield. Out of the gun. Johnson got some time now. Going to step up. He'll take it himself. He's got wheels, by the way. Tries to get down. A little awkward slide. That looked like
That looked like
Griffin.
No, he looks like Jake when Jake first started sliding.
DeAndre Jackson on the stop. If you're going to get down, you got to get down.
But right here, watch. Felton came across, boom. Gave him that extra time to get those yards right there.
At this point, you got to get down. Can't go forward.
Just slide.
Just slide.
No need to get hit.
2nd and 4. The game by 6. Johnson. Belt, and he gets just at the 45-yard line. DeAndre Jackson again with the stop. The rookie out of Illinois State. Negative yards there for Dimitri Felton. 10th play of the drive now for the Burgundy and Gold. Well, it's 3rd and 6 now for Josh Johnson. Felton remains in that backfield. Got some time, going to buy some time, and just has to throw it away as he gets hit. That's Malik Hand with the pressure on Josh Johnson. It'll be 4th down and time for Tressway to hit the field.
Didn't get much on that play, but I am watching Dimitri Felton, and Dimitri Felton just chipped.
You like that?
He just chipped to the end, man, and that the end stopped. Because he knew. I love it, man. Love it.
Tressway on the punt in his 12th year out of Oklahoma. LaJonte Wester will be back for Baltimore. Wildly veteran Tressway. Wester already has an 87-yard punt return for a touchdown versus Indy in the preseason. A pooch punt here. That one bounces at the 8. Tressway, once again, one of the masters of inside the 20. 296 career punts inside the 20. We're back after this.
Thanks for letting me try. You're my only lawyer friend. And I need your professional opinion.
Okay.
You see that brand new Hyundai Tucson up there?
Yeah.
That's all I paid for it. You know what you want?
Yeah.
I think I do.
Enjoy your new car.
All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Feels so right. Almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Now for a limited time. Lease a Hyundai Elantra for $169 a month. Hurry in while they last. Offers end September 2nd.
Oh, and I need these items printed with our logo by Friday. Certainly. Are you for imprint certain? Well, we are for imprint. Certainty matters. Like the certainty of finding the perfect promo gear for gifting at 4imprint. Exclusive items and quality brands to wow your clients, your customers, and your team. Delivered on time. Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4imprint for certain.
Streamline the way you trade on Robinhood. Not only can you trade stocks, ETFs, options, futures, you can also buy and sell crypto. Trade all in one place on Robinhood.
Washington Commanders preseason football is brought to you in part by Pepsi, official soft drink of the Washington Commanders. You take a look at the quarterbacks. There are 2 Heisman Trophy winners and Sam Hartman and Marcus Mariota returning to practice this week. He's coming back from Achilles tendonitis. He says he is working back to be ready for week 1, just in case number 5 can't go, which, of course, no one wants. But Jake's been spending the last 10 minutes trying to brighten the spirits of Sam Hartman, who's had a difficult day.
Good friends right there.
And I have spilled my drink here in the booth, so we've got chaos going on right now. All right, 1st and 10 for Baltimore from their own 10. Devin Leary at quarterback. Rasheen Ali with the carry. Take a look. This is the Heisman trophies. I don't know where they hide the Heisman. I don't think they bring them to the stadium, but they're a little heavy. There's a lot of hardware.
They're a little heavy to bring to the stadium, too.
Marcus Mariota, who kind of went through the same thing that Jake did, so that's a perfect teammate. To come out as a Heisman Trophy winner and, labeled as the savior of your franchise. Derrick Henry also on this sideline. Hard to miss him, by the way, because he is a low. Yeah, that's a business decision to tackle.
Looks like a tight end, man.
Looks like 2 tight ends, Stevens. Looks like 2. Sam Batsy on the tackle for Washington. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Baltimore.
Batsy said, man, y'all out here talking about these quarterbacks. I'm out here making plays, man. We're talking about me a little bit.
All right, we'll talk about it. He's in his 5th year out of Wake Forest.
Got him a tackle for a loss right there.
In Denver. Free agent signing in the offseason here. Getting it late to once camp started. 3rd and 6 now. Leary. Pressure from the right. And delivers. That's Xavier Guillory. So he had some time. Shut the day. Created some pressure, but Leary steps up and makes a throw.
Yeah, he moved him up his spot. They're getting a little pressure out there, but not getting to him just yet. I would like to think that Von Miller will be someone getting that up.
You'd like to think that.
Yeah.
Ortho Virginia, official orthopedic and sports medicine provider of the Washington Commanders. You could use some orthopedists in this booth right now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Ernest Johnson in the backfield. He gets the grab. Just over the 20. That'd be a gain of 2 or 3. We'll call it 3 at this point.
Yeah.
You give me the 3? Give me 3. Okay. I'll take the 3. Countdown day is Tuesday. A lot of guys getting some time here. Ricky Barber with the stop there for the Commanders, the rookie out of Central Florida. Once countdown hits at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, and then all heck breaks loose as teams across the league start to see who released who's available. They all got tape on each other, right?
Everybody has tape on everybody. Some guys that you were looking at is on another team that you're still looking at because you really can help you. But 20 guys, 17 guys going on practice squad, that could be a job for someone right there. If you get a chance to stay around. And the practice squad guys make a lot more money now than they did back in the day.
Ale Cahoe on the tackle. Yeah, practice squad guys, that's 17 strong, and we see them every day in practice. Yeah. Somebody serve a purpose.
And you have to take it seriously. I know a guy who was on the practice squad back in the day, James Thrash.
Oh, yeah.
He became a household name because he took it serious. A lot of guys get on it and feel, they listen to their friends and their families talking about, oh, man, you didn't make the real squad. They get paid a lot of money to just go out there and practice and work on their skill. How many people get paid to go work on the job?
Leary, 36 on the out. Let's see where they mark this one and then stop there. Well, you talk about practice squad guys. I mean, there's a guy on this roster who's going to make this roster who's not dressed today, and that is Bill Krosky-Merritt, who was on the scout team in Arizona because he was ruled ineligible. So for the rest of the season, he said, I'll play scout team. I talked to him this week. He said, I was trying to get better, and I gave my opposing defense one heck of a time.
And you look at how good he is. I'm sure he gave them a better time and a worse time than they face in the game.
Right.
But the thing about it, he also showed a lot of coaches that he had great character. And was a guy who's, when I start something, I'm not finishing it. It wasn't his fault that the NCAA screwed up. He went out there and showed the coaches what he was capable of, and he got a job because of that.
Cliff Kingsbury
got a chance because of that. He went out there and earned it.
At the combine, during the interviews, Cliff Kingsbury's like, wait a minute, you put scout team? Why? Because from Baltimore. Leary, pressure up the middle, but he delivers and a little shoestring tackle up to the 36-yard line. That is Ali Cahill once again in his name call. Rashid Ali thought he had some room, but he did not.
Ali is selling out right there. You got guys that are understanding this, man. This thing is closing off. You right now have about 20 minutes and 5 seconds to go and finish, arguing your case to the coaches. There may be some guys who may not finish strong, but there are other guys out there who are trying to make sure they understand. I'm going to put my name in somebody's mind.
Kay Madrano with the pressure. Now 2nd and 7. Leary. Ravens are not holding back. He steps up. He's going to take it in front of himself and gets hit. That white slide. They're going to throw the flag. I'm not sure about that.
That's a late slide, man. That is a late slide.
Kay Madrano delivers the blow. It wasn't to the helmet. That was a late slide. Madrano
should be set now.
Hand thing going on. You say what here? And Quinn looking on.
That's a late slide.
Temple takes over and the offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out in front of him.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Temple lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Hold going on there as well. He gets no room.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He wants to go deep. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Sits on the sideline and watches.
Looking to pass. It's Washington. Deep throw off his back foot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Terrapins! He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys,
thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
Last play here for the Raiders.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes he's tooling.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him hard. He does not pick up the first down. Kick is in the air.
27-3, Ravens.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Washington. He'll pull it down and run. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The give is to Smith. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a first down here to open the period. Give to the running back. Nice move, creates some space. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Terrapins trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Now he's looking to throw it. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Simon. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Temple lines up quickly. 3rd down play from the gun.
Straight down pressure, and he's going to go deep.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
We love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got his man downfield.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems, so many headaches.
The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder.
Turning it on. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. To the air. It's Washington. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
That's right. We have an awesome collection of podcasts ready to check out. The Command Center podcast with Logan, Santana, and Fred getting locked.
He's looking to throw, using his feet to buy time. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. Motion from the wide out. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
What about this defense and the pieces that were already in place made you say you want to be part of it?
Well, the front is very versatile. I like that they can try to run me up at hand, run me up
and
inside.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
I think it's a home defense, you know what I mean, especially after last year. It's great to get it. Big sense of those
Draw
guys.
play, quarterback keeps it. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run play action. A little release to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. The Owls are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
Hey, man, I'm glad to see you on that.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw it, Simon.
That first down was on Picked
off. What a way to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Terrapins. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin? All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Oxford for some time. They're up by 21 over the Rebels. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun to give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Temple lines up quickly. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Heaves it on the run. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Floats it out in space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking for a man. It's Washington. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down.
Gaskin spins up to the 41-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Right there.
He has the first and still on his feet. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Webb. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive in the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway.
3rd and 4, flag on the play. It's Gaskin got some
on the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, but weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season. They have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field.
Touchdown, and they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing potatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Here's Johnson.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st and 10 for the offense. The RPO fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today.
Not the biggest guy out there when you look at the D-line, but he makes plays, man.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Back to throw, it's Washington. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
It'll be 3rd and 14 from the 40. TJ Youngga.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that.
Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try.
There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by their quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Against last year against Houston, so it's a big play. Where does Chevy get on him this year? It did have that 61-yard line. Tyler Luke makes it 30.
PAT unit on the field.
Big play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. From the gun, the running back has it. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
I know that you got the man takes care of himself, but a guy who takes that whole thing out there, he wasn't in for a year when he went out there.
We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3.
That's a standing right there. Jordan was saying, I was talking earlier, big play, preseason. That young man,
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Washington. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I love the run game down here. I love being able to give it to a back and be able to trust him. Listen, he doesn't have any touchdowns on the season, so I know he's wanting to punch one in. And down here, giving me the opportunity. Let me prove myself. So I love the big fella getting the football.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
Yeah, that's true.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back.
Brings into the open. Lowers those pads. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now the whole playbook's over, and the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Pocket breaking down. Fires to the big fella. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Worthy. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll run it from the gun. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. And they decide to trot out the kicker. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. He just barely got enough of that one. He just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
Gets by 1, gets by 2, with knocked down at the 14-yard line.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Thanks for grab. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
With a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there, he gets some yardage, and gets down without taking any punishment.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the backfield with him all the time, and he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas, and it is really nice.
To throw, it's Washington.
Gotta let that go, man.
Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes an immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Terrapins looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Marches ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
Savings. Hurry in while they last. Offers end September 2nd.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Worthy.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To the ground with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize it's going down like
Temple lining up to put it away.
Name of the guy, center nuts,
And they'll let that one go, and then it'll roll out of bounds.
Also available on WJC. Baltimore, check your
Here
local.
comes the Maryland offense back onto the field.
They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chugging and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football.
Temple lining up to punt it away.
First and 10 down, 4:50 to go.
Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32.
Johnson going to carry to take your young guy.
Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Finding open areas. They'll make the stop, but that first down off to ice it, and they should be able to nail this one out.
The best at something is you're right.
Second and 8.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
To go out there and contribute on game day, and it's just really, cool for me to be in this position and super humble.
This regime told you we believe so much so that they gave you a bag. Now we're just minutes away from the regular season, man. How excited are you?
Yeah, so excited to finally go out there and go up against someone else. Got an in-division game, first game, and so this place is going to be rocking, and I'm stoked for this season.
And Don, you couldn't see it, but they did show your amazing block when you took on two guys to get Bill that touchdown, man. It's been so great to have you here. Congratulations on everything, fellas, here with the best blocking tight end in the NFL. Back to you.
Thank you, BCJ. Fifth year for John Bates. He is solidified in this offense because he has a unique set of skills that they said. And you remind me a lot of James Dickens. I know you remember him. Sure. James was that guy, all he did was block. And all of a sudden, James had like 6 receptions one year and 4 touchdowns. He said, all I do is score, baby. All I do is score. All right, so the defense holds for 4th and 2 with